Okay, as many of you know, we have our 8-day, right? Well, Rayanne just went on the cruise. She put on 10 pounds. When we came home, I had lost 2 pounds. So she was wondering what I did. So here's how you can tweak the 8-day. Now, I want to emphasize this. This is not something that if you have trouble with your blood sugars, if you're a type 2 diabetic, sorry, and if you have issues like that, don't do this. This is an old collegiate trick that I did when I was cutting weight. There were days that I would come into the weight room 15 pounds over, and I would be on weight by Wednesday. I would lose 9 pounds in one 3.5 to 4 hour wrestling period, but we're not doing that here. I'm just going to show you how to surprise and tweak your system so that it goes into that fat burning mode rather than just wait for nourishment. So here's the trick. You'll see on day 3, 4, and 5, they're kind of like eat days where you can have some food, right? I mean, some real food, have a meal. Well, don't do that. So here's what you're going to do, and this will really jumpstart you. What happened with Ray is she came home, stepped on the scale, she was 10 pounds over. That bothered her. So she said, I'm doing an 8-day. So Monday she does an 8-day. Tuesday morning she steps on the scales, she's down 2 pounds. And so what happened is she steps on the scale Wednesday morning and she sees that she's now down 4 pounds, but it's not going as fast as she wants. How can I go on the same cruise and lose 2? She goes on the same cruise and gains 10. So here's the trick. Get up in the morning, first thing, grab 2 Cheat Plus and chug a large glass of water with it. And from that point on, you're not going to do anything else. You're going to fast all the way from, we'll say, 8 o'clock to noon. If you can do 2 hours, very good. But if you can do 4, that's powerful. Then for lunch, go ahead and eat your proteins and your greens, or have a smoothie, your choice, okay? But now what you're going to do after you've had that and you take your Accelerate, now you're going to try to see if you can fast for another 2 hours, maybe even 4. Then that evening you get to have a decent meal. And what it does is it shocks your body, it shocks your metabolism. There are some obesogens, they're chemical compounds that are in your stomach, and they spark your hormones to go out of balance, and so you're getting false readings on whether you're hungry or whether your appetite's been satisfied. So what you're going to do is there's these hormone compounds, or ghrelin is one, leptin's another, and they're in your stomach, and they produce and create false appetite signals. So what you do by fasting is you force your body to go into fat storage because, number one, you're not getting any starch, you're not getting any sugar. And now your body speeds up your metabolism, speeds up your fat burning because now it's hungry, but you know this here, so you know what to expect. And the hungrier you feel, the better it is because your body's going into that fat storage big time. Suffer, suck it up, do whatever for 4 hours on those 3 days of the 8-day and watch what happens for you. Now, take your other supplements, but here's what you're going to do. You're not going to do a lean in the morning. Okay, so for all you that swear by the 8-day, this little system here is more for people that have plateaued and can't shake that. So fast. I remember sharing this with Marcia Soli years ago. Fast yourself. See how long you can go without eating anything, and then when you do eat, proteins and greens. And then fast again. See how long you can go. And if you do that for just 2 days, it will jumpstart your fat burning process like you would not believe. You will feel great, and you will quit worrying about what you eat so much. Lesson 1 though, and a lot of people still dispute this, but I swear that if you take 1 M&M during the 8-day, it stops your fat burning process because now your body says, thank you for the sugar. Now I don't have to work so hard to go get it out of your fat. So keep this mindset and trick your system. Fast for 4 hours. 2 hours good, 4 hours better. Do that the 3 days of your eat days and watch what happens. Happy dieting, if you will. See you on the flip-flop.